everyone, welcome back to my channel. I don't know what kind of video this is going to be today because we're getting ready to leave. We leave, our plane takes off, believe it or not, 5:30 on Tuesday. So we have to be at the airport by 3:30 a.m. That's a.m. So tomorrow I want to try to get all the rest of the mail mailed. But I have an order for an Artie Mays Halloween flip-flop journal. And I just thought, let's get together. Let's put the envelopes together and see what kind of trouble we can get into. Because I've done what? Now I've done what? Five of these, I think, and I still get as confused as ever. And I have a kind of a template, but it really isn't, because this is supposed to flop. This should have another piece to it that closes and then flops. So that's where the flip-flop. So I know this isn't right, but this is the closest thing that I have. And so I thought, if I have to go down the rabbit hole, I might as well take as many people with me as I can. So let's go see if we can figure this out. But before we get started, I wanted to say that hop over to Brenda Clark's channel, because she did a flip-flop journal without envelope. She did it out of cardstock and or paper. So check that out too. I'll be trying to give that a try, but not on an order. I can't do it on an order. I have to get this right. So I know the second page has a pocket. It's optional, but I do want the pocket in here. So this is already glued down. I know your cover goes like this because your first signature fits in here and there's your pocket. So I know for a fact this is correct. So I'm going to put this down. This is like the only part, guys, that I really have that I know is right. I mean, that's just sad, but it is what it is. I know this part is correct, and I don't want to go look it up. I feel like, having made 5 of them, I should be able to conquer this. I mean, really, I should, shouldn't I? Be able to do this? Okay. So if you look at signature 1 and then signature 2. Okay, so this does not have a pocket. This somehow has to go onto here without closing my pocket up. So what I was thinking is this should be able to go right there like that. But if this bends back, that's where my second signature is supposed to go. So that won't work. So let me see. It opens like that. Does this open like that? How can I be so confused? Oh, because my second signature goes in there. Charlotte, what? Yeah. Okay. Then this would open and your second signature goes in here. So this is right. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to glue. I'm going to explain this to you in just a second, because I was reading Brenda's comments, and I know that there's a lot of confusion. And as you can see, that's pretty normal because I'm confused. So let me glue this. And that will not glue my pocket closed. And if it does, we just won't have a pocket. Okay. All right, so while I'm at it, I can glue this down. So just pretend that you've not seen this before. I'm going to try to explain this as best I can. Okay, so this is our cover. You're going to open this up. This is signature 1 right in here, and then you have a pocket here. So what I did is I glued the smaller envelope to the back of this envelope, wrong side up, because you want a pocket. So it would be like this. So this would get glued. Just pretend if that was there to there like that, okay? Because I do want this pocket. And then you're going to attach another piece. So when we flip this over, right in here is where signature 2 is going to go. So we need, it's nice if you can get all your envelopes to be the same size. Only because if you can't, I've done them without being the same size before, and what I've had to do is trim, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with trimming. So if I attach this to here, this is where the second signature is going to go. So that is what I believe we're going to do. Let me just think about it for a second. Okay, that one I opened up wrong side up, and I think that's what it's supposed to be, is wrong side up. And it is, it's wrong side up. So this would go on here. Okay. Okay, that is, I'm pretty sure that is right. Okay. So I'll show it again. Let me get this glued down, and then I will show you what I did. I made it harder on myself because I kept wanting to put the second signature in the wrong place. So we're going to attach this. And I mean, guys, it's just envelopes, you know. All right. So what we have is the cover, signature 1, right in here. And then you've got a pocket behind signature 1. So what we did is we took this one, don't let this confuse you, and I apologize if I'm confusing you now, but this does not have a pocket. That's why this envelope is right side up, because it didn't matter. I didn't need the opening because I wasn't putting a pocket in here. Pocket's optional. So signature 1, pocket, open this up, signature 2 goes in here. So we can glue this. So what we did is we took our third envelope. You don't even have to close this because you're going to be putting digital or paper on here, but I think it's less confusing if it's closed. Cover, signature 1, pocket, open this up, signature 2. Now this is a flip, okay? So you need to completely open up an envelope. And I did. I've got an envelope here that's been opened up. I don't know if this was it. It's the same size. I think it might be. Let's see. No, this one's short, so if I don't have to, I don't want to use that. Okay, here's one that's open. So I've got 2 of these flip-flop journals in my shop. They're put away, or I would have pulled one out, and I did the Shabby Dabby Doodah in a flip-flop envelope, in the flip-flop envelope style. So, okay, signature 1, signature 2. Then you flip it, and you get signature 3. Or flip and flop it. Flop and flip it. I know. It'll make you brain dead thinking about this. So I'm going to cut this off because we don't need those. Like I said, I've done, I think, 5 of them, and I can't, it's not, doesn't come natural to me, okay? So then I think what we do, just bear with me, because I'm not positive, but I think this gets attached to here, like this, so that you have signature 2. This would come over signature 2 like that. Make sure that this will close. Okay, so before I glue it down, cover signature 1 in a pocket. I know this is probably just the worst video for anybody that doesn't care about a flip-flop journal, and I apologize about that. But, yeah, I am going to be doing an Artie Mays journal, Halloween journal for somebody very special, and just thought I'd take you for the ride. Okay, so then this opens up again, and we add another envelope. I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure, but I can see I'm gonna have to cut this because this is just, probably because I cut it off, it is a smidgen short. So we will be adjusting the envelopes to fit this, and we have to make sure our folds are correct. So let me make sure I've got this on there. Oh, guys, it's hectic, and there will be an Index Card Friday. Yes, there will. I really did not want to leave you without an Index Card Friday, so there will be an Index Card Friday. Okay, so let's see what we've got. I know already this is wrong. Okay, our folds are not right. Okay, well, it's upside down, so maybe they are. Pocket. Signature 2. Flip this way. Remember, you've got signature 2 here, so you flip this, and right in here goes signature 3. Okay, right here is signature 3. So we do need another envelope. And I think this will fit. We need another envelope. And then we have to make sure of our folds. This is where, because you can already see, this is, here's my fold. This is not gonna do it. That's not gonna be right by any means. And it isn't gonna matter how I get the envelope. This is a smaller envelope, so maybe this is a better fit. So this is going to attach to there. And my fold still is maybe not gonna be right. Let's attach this. Whew. I knew I was going to be creating this, and so I was watching Brenda's video, but I didn't watch the measurements for her cardstock, because I thought, oh, down the rabbit hole once is bad enough, but I don't need to be at the Mad Tea Party. So on purpose, I did not watch it. I need to go back. When I get home, I need to go back because I really want to see how she did it and check the measurements and all that out. But my brain's only going to take so much of this confusion before I am going to be in big trouble. So let us see. Here's your third signature. This is your flip. This is your flop, and you can see this all has to be adjusted. So let me see how I'm going to do that. This is a second signature. This all comes in. Yeah, you can see it's all wonky. So let me glue. Let me get this out of the way because this is probably adding to the confusion. I wouldn't blame you if it was. It's too much to see. And I appreciate it if you're sticking with me. If you left, I don't blame you. It's okay. No offense. No offense, because I know it just can get confusing. But I want to warn you, I learned the hard way. I wonder if I just want to cut that envelope. If it just might be easier for me to cut the bottom of that envelope so it fits instead of trying to create another fold. The third signature is your most important, because if you get a lot of bulk in here, this should be your smallest signature, and I know I've mentioned this before, no more than maybe 6 pages. If you get a lot of bulk in here, when you fold this over and you flip all this, you're going to end up with a lot of trouble. This isn't going to want to go. So you know what I think? I think I am going to cut this. I'm going to trim this envelope down because for me, it's just going to be easier than trying to come up with all these different folds and hoping that my envelopes will do what I need them to do. And did I even get that? Did I get that? Or is it all like cuckoo? I think it's a bit cuckoo. Just like a hair cuckoo. All right, so let's have a look at this and see what we've got. And I know y'all are probably eating the mushrooms with me because it's some kind of craziness. Okay, but see, I am within the fold there, so I'm going to have a third signature there. This is going to flip this way, and you want it to lay flat. And it is going to, you're going to have a second signature here, and this is going to come over your second signature. This is going to come over. Here's going to be signature 4. So I'm going to clean this up. Something is telling me just clean this up a tiny bit. We're going to go through the whole thing all over again. Maybe y'all are getting it and it isn't you, it's me. I am going to just trim this. You can see it is just a little hair, not much. And then we're going to glue this down. But you can see where this is not even, this is not even. We want to even this out. I don't want to have to mess with this later. So let's see, where are we off? We're off on this side, it looks like. No, where are we off, guys? You saw it. We were off. Are we not off? What was I looking at? Oh, right up here. See up here where we're off? We are, let me fold this. I might be off camera, but the last one of these I did, I evened them out and it was so much better. I mean, that's a good 1/4 of an inch that I cut off, but if your envelopes are even, life is easier. So take the tip from me and even them out, because you will be so glad you did. So now what we're going to do, because we've cut things, we're going to go and we're going to seal up our cuts. And then I'm going to show you what we did. So I cut the bottom off of this. We're not going to use it. And of course now my glue is dried. Come on. I put you through enough. I know it, and I apologize. All right, I need a pen. Sorry, guys. So yeah, Thursday I'll be in the air going to North Carolina. We're going to Raleigh. Wedding is on Saturday and we're home on Sunday. So I got the kids staying here. They'll take care of Maggie. Sky's going off to a boarder because I don't know about her being here. We've never left her alone. And then what end did I cut? And you don't have to come back and seal your ends, the ones that we've cut. But you could create pockets out of those if you wanted to. All right, let's go back to the beginning. Let's look at our folds. Let's see what we've got. And, oh, I think we did very well. I think we did. So we've got our cover. You open that up. Signature 1 in a pocket. Signature 2. This is where you flip this open. Okay. Signature 3 is in here. So just imagine there's a signature here. You close this up. Flip this. Signature 2 would be here. So you flip this. Close this up, and then signature 4. We did it, guys. This is it. This truly is it. Now, I hope the next time I do one of these, which it won't be that far off, I really, really love this style of journal, and I love how much it holds, and it just gets more and more interesting every time you make one. I'm hoping that it won't be so hard to understand. I'm going to get my papers, my digitals, and we're going to pick out the cover, and then I'm going to just show you what the next step is. I'm going to just look at the time, 23 minutes. We've got time. Oh, thank you if you stayed with me. I really appreciate that. The one that I sold, this definitely will be the center of one of the signatures because it's just so beautiful. But these are Artie Mae's, and unless you're new here, you probably saw the Halloween flip-flop journal. Absolutely. I mean, I created it, but I think it was gorgeous. But I know for the cover, I think it was Sherry had mentioned, that's the Bride of Frankenstein. And I thought, that sounds good to me. So where are you, Bride of Frankenstein? Where? Was she it? I don't think so. Okay, come on. I thought that might make a pretty cover, so let's look at her too. This right here, with the dead roses in her hair. I love that. She is gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Even though she may be deceased, she's gorgeous. So let's see. Or she comes to life at night. She's only half dead. Okay. So there's our cover. I think this is what I put. Oh, I just think she makes a fantastic cover, but how much of this could I get? hate, how much of the roses? Hate to cut the frame off and I would only get, let's see. Not much. That doesn't make a very nice cover. We're not going to use that. We're going to use this. So because there is nothing to spread towards the back, let's see what we've got and see how far we can get. I'm proud of myself because I figured it out. She's beautiful too, but I don't think there's enough color for it to be a cover. Not striking enough for me. Okay, so, oh, she's just, Andrea did a beautiful, beautiful job. And look at that, she just about fits, and I think I will, if I put her all the way there, I'm gonna lose that, and I don't want to lose that. So we're gonna kind of make it even. That's what we're gonna do. We are going to grab a piece of glue page, and I do like to start with the cover, and I do like to have some overlapping just for strength. So let's get the glue out, and we're gonna go for this envelope just like this. Get the glue on. This will be my last play with Halloween for the year. You know, guys, I can't even believe that. Okay, you wait all this time for fall and for Halloween, and it comes and it's so fast. And it just kind of makes me sad because October's gone by so fast. I don't know where it went. Oh, and I meant to say, I did not want to forget, I got a piece of mail from Lee. Okay, so Lee, your mail arrived. Wanted you to know that. And I need to, because this folds over this way, you don't want it to be too long, and it just about totally fits, but I see we need to trim. I got it right at the top. You need to trim here, and we're not even, but I don't think it's going to show on the front. Don't think it will matter. We are going to fold this over because we're going to put something on top of it, but we're going to fold this over. It's just going to give us some strength. So let's look at this. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay. Now, we're going to take this. We're going to fold this over because we will be covering this. And so this folded gives us a finished edge. This edge right here. Okay, so that's a good thing. And we're going to cover this up, so we're not going to worry about it. So I'm going to go ahead and get it out of the way and fold it in. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm going to miss you so much. You have no idea. I love coming in and hanging out, and I'm really going to miss chatting with you, even though it tends to be one-sided. Okay, let's cut this off right here. Like that. And I can see where I kind of messed up there, but that's okay because if I go around that with some ink, you're never going to see it. And then we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to hide this here, and that will be, oh, it's beautiful. That will be our cover. And then I'll show you what I will be doing next. So that if you want to attempt this, I will show you one more time the envelopes, because once I cover them up with the digitals, it's difficult then really to grasp it. I mean, it's hard enough to grasp it as it is. Okay, so your smaller envelope on top of your second envelope. Your second envelope technically will be a pocket, but doesn't have to be. You can see down here where, because we cut this, trying to even out the envelopes. This is open. Probably would have been a good thing to leave it open because we're going to have to flip things in there, but we're okay. Not going to worry about it. Okay. So we've got our cover. This will be our cover. I may put a little lace on this. I don't know. I didn't on the first one because you've got all this baby's breath or splotching down here. I certainly don't want to cover up the dead roses. So chances are if there's lace, it will just be at the bottom. Your smaller envelope attaches to the back of your second envelope. And then this is opened if you want a pocket. Your second envelope then attaches. Your third envelope goes inside of there. So you've got 1, 2, 3. Your third envelope goes inside of there because this is where your it makes this design. It's not a W. It's wacky. It's literally like this. This is the part that I think, the flip-flop part is the most confusing of it all. That is what confuses the heck out of me. Envelope 1 is your cover, envelope 2 is your pocket, envelope 3 gets attached to the inside of your pocket. This is then where your signature, your second signature. So if you look at it like this, you have signature 1, signature 2. Okay? Then this flips. See? Signature 3 right in here. Folds, 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 signature 4. So the next thing that I will do, and I'm going to do it off camera because all the papers have to be torn. They all have to be glued together so that there's no white. I will take the digitals, like for instance, I'll take this digital, I'll find a digital that I like, and no, I won't either. Forget that. Okay, I'm way ahead of myself because I'm thinking of signatures. Okay, so we have to cover the envelope. So next what I will do is find a digital that I like, and I will fold it so the fold goes down inside of the pocket so that the pocket edge is stronger, and we will work this. Now, if I find that my envelopes are longer than my digitals, I'm cutting my envelopes. It's just, I know I'm probably confusing you. I am so sorry about that. I'm confused enough myself, but I will cover this, then I will open this up, and I will fold a piece down in here so that both edges are covered in digitals. Then you're gonna open this up, and you're just going to start laying your digitals. You're going to look at your digitals, and I can see already that I'm going to have to cut my envelopes, and that's okay. But you're just going to layer your digitals with whatever looks good, and you're going to do that to the inside, and you're going to turn around, and you're going to do that also to the outside. So I'm going to play with this a little bit after I turn the camera off. And I'm not going to get any of the signatures or anything else done with this before I leave. So I'm hoping that the next time I see you, I will have the digitals laid out on this, and you will be able to see then how it goes together. Then we'll work on the signatures for this journal, and this journal is going to be really, really cute. But I can already tell I'm going to have to cut the envelopes a little bit more, which is fine. But catch me for, I will tomorrow be doing the Index Card Friday, so stick around for that. If you stuck with me through this video, I appreciate it, because I know, yep, you're down the rabbit hole with me, so let's go off to the tea party. The Mad Hatter's tea party. I think we deserve it. All right, guys, big, big hugs. Thank you so much. Bye.